you must be running meetings or you're in the meetings. So are those meetings are important? Let's take a look in these 4 insights to see what actually happened in your meeting. So first, let's talk about your personal development. The first insight I want to talk about, LinkedIn did a research and say this one, the professionals who are having right meeting skill, they are 35% more likely to get promoted into their job in 2 years period of time compared to the other peers who are not. There's another insights coming out from Center of Creative Leaders. They say this one, the leaders or executives who have a meeting skills, they have around 30 to 35% more higher likelihood to get a higher salary into their works too. So what do you think about your meeting skill? Do you have a great skill, or are you leaving the promotion and the salary on the table? Until now we talked about personal setting, but how about for the business and the company? So for this one, I want to share with you this insight. PwC reported that one, innovation is the key to thrive forward into this business world right now. So where the companies has an executives or managers or leader who have great meeting skills, they have 25% higher growth rate compared to their peers. And not only that, they are also up to 25 to 35% faster introduce new product and services into the market as well too. So now the question is about, should we learn how to run effective meetings? I believe that one, every leader, every manager and every executive should have the skill set of running effective meetings. And the meetings is about getting things done. So now the question is about, how is that possible? I became a manager at the age of 23 in a foreign country. I became a senior manager at the age of 25, and I become a head of department and director at the age of 29, and I was leading a 160 people team nationwide. At the same time, I was also leading a non-profit which I founded of 300 to 400 people at the time as well too. And through that process, I have run so far 10,000s of meetings without any doubt. So the purpose of this meeting is to about achieving the goals on time and create a remarkable outcome for the organization, which establish my teams as one of the superstar team in the organization and over and over and over. I'm flexing all this number to make a point that one. How did I do that? Was there a magic? Actually, there was no magic into it. So what I was doing is I was spending hundreds of hours learning about this meeting skill, and I was applying and I'm improving my ability to run better meetings which get the things done for the organization. I was reading books, hundreds of them. I was taking different online courses. I was getting mentors. I was getting advices. And one thing I was doing this on everything I was learning, I would immediately apply on my meeting ability and was measuring that one, how I'm improving or I'm going behind. And what is the better outcome am I producing or not? And so it was like a learn, apply, feedback and improve. This is the cycle I was running through. So in that leadership, what I was doing is I was just equipping myself with already the skill set so I can produce great level of effectiveness and productivity for my team. And to do all the skills in my skill set, one of the very vital skill was for me is to build the ability to run effective meeting to getting things done. So by utilizing this powerful tool called meeting, I can lift people up, I can save the people from falling behind from their goals and objectives, build up a great level of engagement into the team, and also save the overall team from the poor performer who has a bad attitudes, and at least give them few chances to improve, and also save the overall team from that person who actually not able to perform. So the question is about, how do I do that over and over? So let's talk about this. How often we hear things like this? Meetings are a waste of time. Meetings are boring. It's just a one more time we just throw it away from our day. We don't know what is our objective, why we are having in this meeting, or statement like example, or we don't know what we are actually doing in the team, or things like our teamwork is not good enough. So these are all the signs that the manager and the leader and the executive in the organization don't have the right skill set of running effective meetings. So it's an expertise gap. So meeting skill become highly effective when we lead people who directly doesn't report to us. So in a normal company setting right now, most of the time we lead projects with a cross-functional team, and most of the time, almost all the team members doesn't actually report to us. But we need to have the skill sets to get anything done and help the project to achieve its objective too. And that's why the meeting skill becomes so handy. How? Because meeting is a great place to assign goal to the team members or the project team, and then also hold them accountable with the result as well too. That's why running effective meeting and getting things done is actually a very powerful skill. During my learning, one of the key things I realized this one is about learning needs to be fun, and we need to feel good about what we are learning about. That's why I packed all my learning about meeting skill in a fun and feel-good manner into this program, Meeting 4.0. This program is going to multiply your ability to run effective meetings and getting things done. And it's going to save a lot of your time compared to any other source you are going to use to learn this skill. And this mini course, Meeting 4.0, is an excellent place to getting started. So what are you waiting for? And let's get enrolled. I'm looking forward to see you in the course.